Okay, so I'm sitting at home and I've been kind of studying on brokenness. Why things are broken and what is the purpose of them being broken. And and I started looking at my lamp here, and I'll let you see my lamp here. My lamp is broken. If you can see here, the shade is crooked. If you're looking down here, there's sawdust from the bottom of the stand. It's not weighted correctly. As a matter of fact, I have it leaning on the side of the window in order to prop itself up. If I don't do that, it will fall. And so the last couple of days, it's been falling over in the middle of the night, and breaking the light bulb and things like that. The reason why my lamp is not working the way it's supposed to be working is because I built it. I put it together outside of the design of the manufacturer. See, when I bought this lamp, the manufacturer sent me something saying, build it this way. Build it exactly how I'm telling you how to build it, and it will last. It will do what I designed it to do. But I did not want to take the time that it took to build this lamp, and I figured out I already know how to do it anyway, so I'm gonna do it my way. Now see, those of you all who know me know that I don't read instructions. When I put anything together, I just do it the way I think it should be done, or I do it the way that the picture on the box looks like, or maybe I've seen somebody else's and I do mine the way theirs look. That's the way I do it because I don't feel like taking the time to do all that. And many of us do that in our lives today. So brokenness. Webster defines broken as separated, not working as it was designed, not honored. It's irregular. It is not complete. It is weak or not enough. Now, many times when we build something the way that we want to build it, instead of building it the way that the manufacturer wants to build it, we think that it's going to work out. My lamp worked for a long time. It did. It lit the house the way it was supposed to. It stood up on its own. But because I did not build it the way that the manufacturer said build it, it did not last the way it was supposed to last. It did not last like the manufacturer said it would last because I did it Gary's way instead of the manufacturer's way. Now, many times we do this in our lives. So many times we who have children, we raise our children the way that we were raised when we were children, not the way the manufacturer said that you should raise your children. We get jobs and we start careers and build our professional lives, not seeking the wisdom of Christ, not asking him, where do you want my life to be? What is it, Father, that you want me to do? We do what we want to do. We get that job that pays that bill, that gives you all that money that you can buy whatever you want to buy, instead of the way that the manufacturer said do it. Marriages. We get in these marriages and we build our marriages the way that we think they should be built. The way that TV says they should be built, the way that society says they should be built, not the way that the manufacturer, that God who designed marriage, he had a plan for it. He had a purpose that would make these marriages last until death do us part. They don't do that anymore because we stepped outside of the designer's plan and we built our marriages the way that we wanted to build them, and we wonder why they don't last. See, many times we look like I do. When I built this lamp, I looked at the box where it looks like this, or somebody else had a lamp just like this. Let me build mine like theirs, and we build our marriages to look like their marriages. That is outside of the plan, outside of the design of the Father who created marriages. Now, sometimes, not myself, but sometimes we do read the instructions. We read the instructions, but what we do is we skip the steps. We don't do the steps in order like they're supposed to be done. When you build a desk, there is steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so forth that you do in order so that the desk is built the way that the manufacturer said build it. Now, the problem is many times we don't want to do steps 1 through 4. We want to get straight to step 5 where the desk is complete, where it is holding what it's supposed to hold, where it is standing the way it's supposed to stand without all the work of steps 1 through 4. That is not the plan. It will not last that way. It will not last. It will not be functional. It may look functional. It may serve a purpose for a short time, but in the end, it will not work because it goes outside the design of the manufacturer. Now, many times we skip those steps, not only because it's too much work. It's too much work to get to know that girl. It's too much. I just want to sleep with her today because getting to know her, marrying her, that just takes too much time. It's too much time for me to raise my children the correct way with being slow to anger and loving them and acknowledging where you've been wrong and other ways that the Bible tells you to raise your children, because when I was raising children should be seen but not heard, or you do what I tell you to do it. I don't owe you an explanation. You just do what I say do. But we wonder why our children are so angry. We wonder why our children growing up to be bullies, to shoot other schools, to do all these horrible, horrific acts. And it's because we went outside the design of the Father when raising our children. Now, something that is not functional, again, is built outside of the plans of the manufacturer. When that happens, the next thing we do is we drop to our knees and start praying. God, oh man, my job, I hate getting up in the morning and going to that place. Or Father, please help my children. We even throw some scripture in there. Father, you say train up a child in the way he should go. But the problem is you did not do that. The problem is your child is disobedient and you're looking for answers to God. You're saying, God, why is my child so disobedient? Why is my child so angry? God, why is my child doing this when I didn't tell him to do that? When I didn't ask her to do that? And it's because we did not follow the instructions. We start praying and saying, God, fix our marriage. I don't know why she doesn't love me. I don't know why he doesn't get the respect that he thinks he deserves. I don't know why he won't work. I don't know why he puts his hands on me. I don't know why she keeps cheating. These are the questions we're saying, God, please give me the answers to. God, please fix my marriage. Please fix my children. Fix my job. Fix my friendship. Fix my happiness, Father God. Fix this. But the problem is we built it incorrectly. So when we ask God to fix it, he's going to fix it and he's going to rebuild it the way that it was originally designed to be built. So what does that look like? It means it has to be broken. It has to be broken down so that it can be rebuilt the correct way. To do this, it has to be disassembled, pulled apart, separated. It has to be broken in order for it to be rebuilt the correct way. Now, the thing about repairing something that is broken is it takes time. It is not an overnight fix. You raised your children incorrectly for 10 years. It is not likely that your children will be fixed overnight. You lived in a horrible, horrible marriage, not respecting each other, not loving each other, cheating on each other, hitting each other, whatever the case may be, for 10, 15 years. It is not something that is going to be fixed overnight. It takes time. There is a process in repairing something, but when it is repaired, it will be better than it once was. It will be fixed because it will be repaired the way the manufacturer said to repair it. Now, the other thing that it requires is to repair something requires the correct tools. You can't just repair it with broken, raggedy tools or with stuff that you have laying around the house. It won't work that way. The manufacturer has tools set in place for you to use to build everything that you build. Not the tool that you think is best, but the manufacturer gives you tools. When I bought my computer desk, it came with a little crescent wrench. It comes with the little L wrench. It comes with the necessary things that you need in order to build your desk the correct way, because the manufacturer wants you to use it the correct way. So it requires the correct tools. Now, you can have all the patience in the world. You can be okay with going through steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You have no problem with that. But if you do not have the right tools, you still cannot build what you want to build the way that the manufacturer says build it. You may have been praying and saying, God, I want this